Listen up, people. I'm fired up today because I see too many of you waiting for permission, waiting for an invitation, waiting for someone else to tell you you're good enough. Let me tell you something straight up. That's a losing game. It's time to flip the script. Stop begging for scraps and start building your own damn feast. This is your wake-up call. It's time to grab your tools because we're building today. Let's get into it. Alright, let's get real honest from the jump. This obsession with validation, it's a disease. It's crippling your potential, making you second-guess every move, every idea, every single piece of content you even think about putting out. You're refreshing your notifications, counting likes, looking for comments to tell you you're on the right track. Newsflash, the only validation you truly need comes from within. It comes from knowing you're putting in the work, that you're being authentic, and that you're committed to your vision, regardless of who's clapping. Think about it. How much time and energy are you wasting trying to please people who, frankly, might not even be your target audience? Or worse, people who are just projecting their own insecurities onto you. Your ideas, your skills, your unique voice, these things are inherently valuable. They don't become valuable when someone else says so. They are valuable because they are yours, born from your experiences, your perspective. You have to be the first and loudest believer in what you bring to the table. The moment you stop outsourcing your self-worth to the opinions of others is the moment you unlock a new level of freedom and creativity. This idea that you need to wait for an invitation, that's old-world thinking. That's the mindset of someone who believes power is hoarded, not created. If you're sitting around waiting for someone to tap you on the shoulder and say, "Hey, you're next," you could be waiting forever. The game has changed. The gatekeepers, their walls are crumbling. The internet, social media, the tools at your disposal, they've democratized opportunity, but you have to be willing to seize it. Stop looking at closed doors and start looking for the open windows, or better yet, grab a hammer and build your own damn door. Take initiative. What does that mean? It means seeing a gap and filling it. It means identifying a problem and creating the solution. It means starting that podcast, writing that blog, launching that product, building that community, without asking for permission. The only permission you need is your own ambition. Think about the most successful people you admire. Did they all wait patiently in line? Hell no. Many of them saw a need, felt a passion, and just started. Let's talk about a fundamental shift in perspective that you absolutely need to make. Thinking like a creator, not just a consumer. We live in a world that's designed to make you consume. Consume content, consume products, consume opinions. And look, there's nothing wrong with enjoying things, but if all you're doing is consuming, you're on the sidelines of your own potential. You're watching the game instead of playing it. To build your own table, you have to switch gears. You have to start asking yourself, how can I contribute? How can I build? How can I create value? Instead of just, what can I watch? What can I buy? What can I scroll through? This isn't just about starting a business. It's a way of engaging with the world. It's about seeing needs and imagining solutions, seeing platforms and envisioning how you could build one, or build something even better. Focus on building platforms, businesses, and communities. What does that look like? It could be as simple as starting a niche Facebook group or a Discord server around a shared interest. It could be launching a newsletter that provides unique insights. It could be developing an app, a service, a physical product. If you're serious about building your own table, you can't just show up with enthusiasm. Enthusiasm is critical, it's the fuel, but you also need the engine and the damn steering wheel. That means equipping yourself with knowledge, tools, and experiences. This is about empowering yourself to not just start, but to lead, to create effectively, and crucially, to sustain what you build. Don't just dream about the table. Learn how to saw the wood and hammer the nails. Knowledge is your foundation. Read voraciously. Listen to podcasts. Take courses. Learn about your industry, about marketing, about sales, about leadership, about finance. You don't need to become a world-class expert in everything, but you need a working understanding of the fundamentals that underpin whatever it is you're trying to build. Ignorance is not bliss in this game. It's a liability. Be a perpetual student. The landscape is always changing, and you need to adapt and evolve with it. Then there are the tools. And I'm not just talking about physical tools. Yes, your phone, your laptop, the software you use, those are important. But I'm also talking about mental models, frameworks, productivity systems. The idea that there's only one table is a lie. It breeds a scarcity mindset. You don't have to fight for a tiny sliver of success. There are infinite tables, you can create new ones, build your own world with its own rules. This is empowerment. Your personal brand, the story you tell, the identity you own, that will open more doors for you than your resume or credentials ever will. People connect with stories and authenticity. Your unique narrative makes you memorable and trustworthy. Credentials can get you in the door, but they don't build loyalty or create raving fans. Your story does all of that. Own your identity, share your journey, and forge human connections. This one is huge, absolutely massive. The people you surround yourself with will either fuel your fire or pour water on it. Energy is contagious, and you need to be incredibly intentional about the kind of energy you're letting into your life, especially when you're in the process of building something new, something that requires all your focus and passion. Align yourself with people who are also creating, innovating, and leading. Think about it. If you're constantly around people who are negative, who complain, who doubt, who are stuck in a consumer mindset, how long do you think your own motivation will last? It's like trying to swim upstream in a river of molasses. It's draining. It makes the already hard work of building your own table feel 10 times harder. You need to protect your energy as fiercely as you protect your best ideas. Conversely, when you surround yourself with other builders, other creators, other innovators, something magical happens. Their energy, their enthusiasm, their problem-solving mindset, it rubs off on you. You get inspired by their progress. You learn from their challenges. Listen, if you want people to come to your table and more importantly, to stay at your table and invite others, you need to understand a fundamental truth. People follow those who solve problems. They are drawn to value. If your primary focus is just asking for a chance, begging for attention, or trying to sell them something right out of the gate, you're missing the point. Your table needs to be built on a foundation of real, tangible value. What problem are you solving for your audience, your customers, your community? What pain point are you alleviating? What desire are you fulfilling? This is the core question you need to answer. It's not about you and what you want to achieve initially. It's about them and what they need. When you genuinely focus on solving their problems, on making their lives better or easier in some way, they will naturally gravitate towards you. Building your table by offering real value means you're leading with generosity. You're giving before you ask. One of the biggest excuses I hear, the one that paralyzes so many potentially brilliant builders, is this obsession with perfection and the myth that you need massive resources to even begin. I don't have the fancy camera, I don't have the funding, I don't have a big enough team, I'm not ready yet. Bull, absolute bull. You don't wait for perfection or massive resources, you use what you have right now and you start. Your phone, that device in your pocket or in your hand right now, that's a production studio, that's a distribution channel, that's a communication hub, that's your factory. You can shoot video, record audio, write posts, build a website, connect with thousands of people, all from that one device. The barrier to entry for creation has never been lower in the history of humanity. Alright, we've talked a lot about building your table, but here's the secret sauce, the thing that takes your table from just a personal project to a real, impactful, sustainable legacy. The most impactful tables are built not just for you but for others too. It's about lifting as you climb. It's about understanding that true success isn't just about what you accumulate for yourself, but about the opportunities and value you create for others. When you adopt this mindset, your table becomes a beacon. It becomes a place where others can grow, learn, contribute, and feel a sense of belonging. It's not just your platform, it becomes our platform. This isn't about altruism for altruism's sake, though that's a noble part of it. It's also smart strategy. A table that serves and elevates others will never be empty. It will attract talent, loyalty, and goodwill in abundance. Think about how you can incorporate this into your building process from day one. How can you create opportunities for others to shine? So there you have it. Building your own table isn't just a catchy phrase, it's a mandate for anyone who's tired of waiting and ready to own their future. It's about ditching the need for outside approval, taking radical initiative, and shifting your mindset from consumer to creator. It's about arming yourself with knowledge and experience, understanding that there's room for everyone, and leveraging the incredible power of your own story. It's about solving real problems and starting with what you've got. right now. Remember, the most powerful tables are those that lift others as they rise. This journey of empowerment, of building something from the ground up, it's challenging, no doubt, but it's also incredibly rewarding. You have the blueprint, you have the tools, even if it's just your phone and your voice, and you absolutely have the capability. Stop looking for a seat and start envisioning the table only you can build. The world needs your unique contribution, your unique space. Don't miss out on our latest videos where we dive even deeper into strategies for growth, empowerment, and building your legacy. Hit that subscribe button and join our Xniversal Wealth community. Your support means a lot to us and helps us create content that you love. Content designed to help you build that incredible table. Thank you for being part of the Xniversal Wealth community. Now go out there and start building.